Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Robert. What are your plans for today? Well, I was going to go and do the seeding, but the weather is looking really pretty terrible. Well, I could tell you a story. No, that's alright.
I'd really like to hear the story, Gavin.
You little sod. Well, it all started when I was on my way to work when I was a lad. I can see it now, in your old car.
Robert! Gavin's telling the story.
Sorry. Unbelievable. Now let me continue. Like I said, I was on my way to work. I used to work for this man called Jacob. He was a bit of a slave driver, but he was fair. People used to work back then, Robert. So, that's how my day started. South Ely Farm, it was called. Used to go in over this little bridge. Over the river. And then just cycle up the path. Although there was a cattle grid. That shook me bones a bit, I tell you. We had sheep and we had cows. And I was just a farmhand. Working on the farm. I would used to park my bicycle up next to the cowshed. And see what Jacob wanted me to do. Beautiful bike that was. I remember it. I think I still got it somewhere. Well then, I guess I should give you a bit of a tour of the farm. Here's our cowshed here. Here is our slurry spreader. It's a modified water tanker. Gotta be careful around here. If we're collared by Jacob, we might be given a job. Right, so here's our sugar beet harvester. That gets some action, you know. The trailer over there is for the bales. A fuel bowser. There's our milk tanker and the tedder. A wheelbarrow. It's useful, that is, a wheelbarrow. That's a fertilizer spreader. There's a sheep shed there. The sheep are out in this field over here next to the silo. There you go. Nice and happy they are. They got grass, they got water. Over here we got some equipment. Here is our trailer. A Zeta tractor. Good workhorse that is. Here's our water tanker. It's lighter grey than the slurry spreader, so we don't get it confused. SR windrower there. We'll be using that, I think, today. First of all, we've got to get the grass cut. Here's the Massey Ferguson 35X multi-power. Very powerful tractor this is. A workhorse this is. We've got our planter here. And the micro tractor. It's the only seeder we've got. It fits on the back of this micro tractor. And then there's the plough. There's our baler. And our corn harvester. We don't have a combine harvester. We'll have to rent that if we need it. But let's go see Jacob. Oh, here he is. Hello, welcome back to the farm. You say that every day, Jacob. I work here. I come here every day. That's right. So, I want you to get a bit of a cut of the grass in the field behind the house today. Okay. So, all of it? No. That would be too big. I only want you to cut it up to the pathway. Or the public footpath. Really think you should get that removed, you know. I don't think it's in my control, you know. Okay. Well, I can get that grass cut. Thank you, Jacob. Well, there you go. We have our job. I'm going to use a Massey Ferguson, I think. So... Where's the mower? Oh, I must have left it in that field, I think. Right. Oh, beautiful sound. Starts up so much better than the Zeta does. Right. let's head over to the field at the back, and I'll show you there. I think I almost certain that I left the mower in that field. I think we'll be making grass bales today. There it is. It's in the middle over there. Grass bales for the sheep, you see. And there's a pedestrian over there using our walkway. If it were my land, I wouldn't allow it. But Jacob says it's a right of way. There's nothing he can do. Right, just jump off and we'll get this all connected up. There we go. Right. I suppose we should get it in position before we engage it. It's powered off the wheels, you know. We just got to engage the differential over there. And it'll start cutting. Right, let's do that now. There, I should do it. As soon as I start pulling, it starts spinning the blade, and the faster I go, the faster the blade spins. Absolutely brilliant. I've got to say, I do like this mower. I like this tractor. It's a good tractor, this is. Right, well, I suppose we ought to get this job done, really. Like he said, just this area around here, and over to the sheep here. The sheep are in this field, but they don't tend to wander far. They know where their food is, and they stay around there. This is about as far as they come out, you see. Hello, sheep. Nice to see you. That's our field over there as well. Linseed field it is. We're going to have to rent a combine to do that one this year. Right then, well, as you can see, that chap's gone through the pathway there. Now, the pathway comes up to this bit, so we'll turn here. Head straight across to the other gate, and then we'll know where we're doing up to. It's cutting well, this mower. It's a good one. Right, I shall get on with it. Well, I say we got a really nice cut-offer there. I don't think it was fully grown, mind. But, yeah, it's looking good. Well, we got a bit of mist up here. We'll get that on the way out. And, we need to pick up the windrower. Get the blade spinning up again. There we go. Lovely. Right, I will disengage them. We'll go. You know, Jacob is quite particular about looking after his equipment, so we will need to give this a wash. Which I absolutely agree with. It's not spotless. He's not happy. When they're looking like new again, we also have to be very careful with these wheels on the road. Can really wreck the concrete. Right. Here we are. Let's just leave that running there. I'll wash this down, and then we'll head back in with the windrower. Well, there you go, like new it is, but disconnect it there. And we will pick up the windrower. I don't know how quick this job's going to be, you see, but that's taken half a morning already just to cut it. Don't get things done quickly round here. Right then. Connect it up. Then we will lift it off the ground there. There we are. And we'll head back into the field. I gotta say, this new tractor is absolutely brilliant. We used to use just the Zeta. That's so slow sometimes, but this is just brilliant. I mean, there's nothing the Zeta couldn't do before, but this one is just so powerful. It's not had it very long. Gotta say, I'm very impressed. Right, let's lower that down. It's a good bit of kit, this. The ground pushes the wheels round, and then all the grass gets pushed to the edge. Which is exactly what we want, because we want to create a swath, you see. Oh, it's dusty. I'm going to be covered in grass after this. Oh, never mind. Right. I'll get on and get this done, and then we'll start to bale it. And there we are. I'm not the best at making windrows, if I'm honest, but I think it'll be alright with the baler. It's not that messy, is it? Oh, you can answer me. I suppose you haven't seen it, have you, Robert? No, I didn't see it. You're telling us a story. That's right. So, it's taken us up to lunchtime now, based on the position of the sun in the sky. I'm not that old. I'm just talking about time. Anyway, I've never really been one for stopping and taking breaks and eating and stuff midday. But Jacob's a stickler. He's always making me have lunch. I don't know why. He really is. Right, anyway, let's put the windrower away. Right. And then what we'll do is we'll hook up to the baler. But I might have to have my sandwich first, especially if Jacob's watching. Right. Just pop that down there. And we'll pull the pins out. There we go. Right then, I probably ought to put it in a forward gear before I run over the windrower. Devastating that would be. He likes to keep all his equipment in order, I tell you. If anything's out of place, I'll hear about it, I will. Right, let's get this hooked up. There we go, that's all ready then. If I drive round to the front of the house and have my sandwich, I'm less likely to get shouted at. But we'll do that now. Cows are all well fed. They're an eye. They're eating hay. We cut and hayed this field not too long ago. Just need a few grass bales for the sheep, that's all. These are very small bales and we don't have any sort of collector. So I have to pick them all up by hand, you see. That's why I'm sort of hoping that there's not a lot of bales to pick up, but can't always have it, can I? Right then. Yes, you can see me from the windows. I'll stop here and have my sandwich first. Right, there we go. Sandwich had. I'll sort the baler out. Okay, so we need to switch it on. I'm going to engage the PTO. There we are. We'll lower the pickup down. And we start driving over it. We'll start picking up the grass and turning it into tiny little bales for us to pick up. Amazing. There they are, coming out the top there. Coming out quite fast. Oh dear, I think we're going to get quite a lot of bales from this. That's going to be a lot for me to pick up then. Oh dear. Well, I suppose you got to do what you got to do, haven't you? Right. I'll get all these bales made and then we'll maybe we'll warm the Zeta up and get the trailer out here. Well, I haven't picked up all of it, but I've done alright. And that looks like an absolutely huge amount of bales, which, I'll be honest, it is. I'm going to be working late tonight. I was hoping to get off early. That's a shame. Oh, more pedestrians walking through the field. I really don't know why he tolerates it. I don't. Anyway, let's go park this up. I might as well leave it all attached because we're going to use the Zeta now. We'll go and pick up the trailer through there. And then we'll start putting bales in it. I think it's going to be more than one load though. Luckily, I don't think there's any rain forecast, so we can leave a lot of them in the field till tomorrow. Right. Where's that Zeta tractor? Oh, that's right. On the water tanker. Well, let's put this away. And then we'll look up the trailer. Lovely. Well, like I said, that tractor starts a lot. Oh, crikey! I bumped into the wall there. I wasn't watching where I was going. That tractor starts up a lot better than this one. Right, let's just pull that pin out and get rid of that. But here we go. Yeah, it does take a little while. It's getting on now, this tractor. I mean, it's been well looked after. It's recently had a paint job. But it is getting on a bit. Ah, look, my bike. Did I tell you about the bike? It's a good bike, that. I think I might still have it somewhere. Anyway, let's get this trailer hooked up. I think we'll just go with one load for today. The rest of it can wait until tomorrow. Right. Hook that up. There we go. Now, let's go and fill it with bales, shall we? Luckily, they're not too heavy. a baler only, it doesn't compact it a lot, so it's they're quite light bales, and they're quite small bales as well, really. Anyway, if I leave this over here, I can then spend the day, or the rest of the afternoon, loading up this trailer load. Tell you what, with the amount of pedestrians that come through here, it'd be helpful if they could each pick up a bale and put it in the trailer. Be a lot more helpful for me anyway. Right. Well, I suppose I'll crack on, and I see you when the trailer's full. Right, well, there's our first trailer load, and we've cleared quite a bit of the field, but it's taken me some time. It must be nearly, I don't know, about 6, 7 o'clock now. That's a more neatly stacked trailer I've never seen. Well, anyway, let's get this parked up for the night. We'll drive it round. I think we've done well there. Like I said, the rest of it can... Oh dear, I'm losing some bales. I can't be having that. Just put them back on. Oh. Tell you what, they get heavy after a while. Oh, yes, that one there. Let's pop this one up here. There we go. Right. Hopefully they stay on now. To keep an eye on them and just go very slowly. Anyway, that's enough, I think. Certainly enough for me. I'm going to need to start riding home before it gets too dark. I've only got one of those dynamo lights on my bike, and it takes a lot more effort to pedal when I put that on. Right. Okay, well, I'm going to take this round here, and if Jacob looks out his window, oh, I've lost another bale. Better go pick that up in a minute. But if Jacob looks out his window, he will see that I've done quite a lot of work today. Quite pleased with that. Anyway, I'm going to finish the story there, I think, Robert. Did you enjoy that? It was captivating story. It really was. Actually really did quite enjoy it. I hope there's going to be more of that. Right, now I better go get on with some work. Honestly, Gavin, that story was captivating. It was really good. Really enjoyed that. But it is time for me to go and get on with some work, so if you'll excuse me. Well, you alright, lad? Oh. It's dark. Well, the day just flew by. Ugh.